My life vlog. Uh, Welcome back to the show. Last this week, I don't have a lot going on this week. Joking, it's Christmas. Got a lot of shit going on. Um, I got some good hours this week, and I guarantee it'll be very busy a week. So usually I get 5 hour shifts, but they get schedule me normal 5 hour shifts. Actually, they schedule me 6 hour shifts, which is nice. But I'm guessing like it'll get busy enough, and I'll be like, "Hey, you need me to stay longer?" And they'll let me stay. Sometimes that happens at work. So I was worried I might get Christmas because I put in a time off request for this Friday, but I didn't end up getting that. I did sign up for Christmas Eve, so I got that, which I don't mind working. That's fine by me. A lot of my family they moved out of state uh, last year and a half, 2 years now. So, not a lot of family coming. My other family, who lives a little bit closer in the area, they move. Well, they didn't move. They got COVID, so they didn't. They're not really wanting to come. I think one of them might come, and some of them are dropping by just for a minute tomorrow. But other than that, I don't really have a lot going on. So we're just gonna have the dessert and have fun with the family. Uh, open presents and stuff. So I'll definitely show some of the stuff I get for Christmas and some videos coming up. Um, and tomorrow I gotta get one more thing for one more person for Christmas. And other than that, I'm good. It's tomorrow, payday, which is nice. And I got some things I need to order for upcoming video projects. I need to go buy my IMAX ticket for that Queen IMAX experience thing, which I can't wait. I love Queen, so I'm gonna have to buy a ticket right away for that. Tickets are going quick for me in my area, so I'm gonna have to get that. And I'm also waiting for the. I hear they're doing a Mean Girls early screening, January 10th. My theater has not put up tickets yet, but when they go up, I gotta get that because I actually am excited about that Mean Girls movie. It's giving me an excuse to talk about the original. And I don't know if you guys know this. There's actually a sequel to Mean Girls. Had no idea, but yeah, there's a sequel. Um, I bought so that's cool. I guess so. I work Saturday, Sunday, and then Tuesday, and then that's it for the week. Unless they need extra people, which they might because it's the holidays. I actually got sick Tuesday and I had to call out, but I was okay with it because I was like, all right, well, I'm sick, but because I'm sick, it's fine because basically because I got more hours because of Christmas, it makes up for that time I called out. Would have been nice if I didn't have to call out. I got one of those nasty 24-hour flu bugs where you're just throwing up and you're just like ugh, and then I just like basically I came home from work at 5:30, got off the bus, went to the toilet, threw up, and then like passed out from that point forward till like 3 a.m. in the morning. And then because I was so tired from all that, I was just like, all right, I can't go to work today. Even though I felt okay the more the day went on. So it's just one of those 24-hour flu bugs. It was gross. It was nasty. Went away, which is nice. But yeah, so tomorrow, so I don't work tomorrow. Tomorrow's Thursday. I'm gonna go get some. I'm gonna go see Migration, and I'm cutting it close. There's a showtime at 4:15, and the movie's like an hour 20 minutes, so it'll let out about 5:50. My Aquaman showtime starts at 5:45, but there's previews, so I'm gonna have to literally go out of that theater, run to the next theater, get into the Aquaman, and do that. It's gonna be like a quick shit and I'm there, sort of thing. Um, it should be fine because I mean, they're it's this they're playing at the same theater obviously, but it's just like there's previews, so I shouldn't miss anything of the actual movie, which is good. So I can have my review up for Migration on this channel, and then my review up for Aquaman on my main channel. That's my plan. And then, Friday I'm gonna do some family photos. That was my mom's Christmas gift this year, so I don't like to take pictures, but it's whatever. Um, Next thing, and then Sunday I might stay after my shift to go watch Ferrari. I'm not sure. I need. There's about 4 movies I need to watch in the next 2 weeks. I need to watch Anyone But You, which I don't know anything about, but I need to see that. I need to see The Color Purple, which I'm planning to review not this Friday, but the next one. Ferrari, and then what's that boxing movie? I'm forgetting the name of it. Iron Claw, Iron Fist, something like that. I'm really excited for the first two I mentioned. Well, not the first two I mentioned, but The Color Purple and the Iron Claw, or whatever it's called. Those look like great movies. The other two, I'm kind of like, I'm gonna see them because I gotta make videos on them, but I'm not like crazy about it. And then the week after, I'll see like Night Swim and do a video on that as well. There's just a lot of stuff coming out that I gotta pump out videos for, talk about on this channel and stuff, which I'm really excited about, but it's getting to be hectic. What If Season 2 drops this weekend, and I'm going to talk about the first episode of that. I know Disney's not releasing it week to week, but I'm going to talk about it week to week because I actually want to enjoy the season. I find it better with streaming shows that I'm not to binging them. The only shows that I will binge watch is Netflix stuff, just because that's how Netflix releases it, but everything else I'll try to binge week to week, even if it's not releasing week to week for the most part. And even Netflix shows, I don't really binge them. I watch like 1 or 2 episodes, then I stop. Next day, start 1 or 2 episodes. I've been watching the X-Men anime series like that for upcoming videos in January. Stay tuned for those. I've also been watching Shaun the Sheep. I took a break from my SpongeBob binge. I probably will go back once I'm done with this. And the reason I did that is because I really wanted to watch this set and do a review for it. You can see I'm on disc 5. But yeah, I'm almost done with it, and I really enjoy watching revisiting this show. I love this Blu-ray box set. I'm going to do a review for it probably next year. Just, it feels so weird to say next year because like it feels so far away, except it's not. It's like, what, today's the 21st? So, oh no, today's the 20th. So it's literally like 12 days away, basically. So it's like, shit, man. It's like right here. So this will be, that'll be that. I really hate, I made a couple pre-orders on Amazon. And my pre-orders were for Under the Boardwalk and JFK on 4K. And when I lived where I was living for a while, I had them sent to that house. And they were pre-orders, so I tried to cancel them, and they didn't let me do that. Amazon told me I couldn't do that. It was like an error with the order or something like that. So now I have to go to their house, pick them up, and it's just annoying to have to do that. And I have like 2 orders doing that next week too, so I have to do it twice. At least once that's done, I don't have to do it anymore, which I'm cool with. I'm excited about that. I do have more Disney Movie Club orders. I think today I have Haunting in Venice finally shown up. Yesterday I did a video for The Creator, which finally showed up, which I love this movie, and I've been meaning to, I want to rewatch it, but haven't done it yet. And then I have, a bigger order that I'll talk about when it actually shows up, but that's cool. Those Avatar Collector's Editions, I cannot wait for. That's in that bigger order. That's the only thing I'm going to say that's in that order. I'm so excited for those. I just want to open those up and rewatch those so bad and do like a whole thing. Even though I own them like 6 different times. So much I love Avatar, guys. So I got these 3 editions. I got the Blu-ray Collector's Edition of the first one, and I have the Collector's Editions coming. So in total, that makes 6 different copies of both Avatar movies. And I'm not complaining. I love these movies. I don't usually double dip with movies, but this one I did, and I really don't regret a damn thing. Man, they're really killing me with that wait for Avatar 3. But yeah, I love that stuff. So I don't know. There's a lot of cool stuff going on lately. And I got my best of the worst. Best of the films of the year list and my worst of the year list shot already. I'm gonna upload the worst this Wednesday on the main channel, and then on the second channel, or not on the second channel, the week after I'll do the best. Just because I feel like, there's a few movies coming out that might change my mind, but I doubt it. So I just want to give it some space, just in case I want to retool it a little bit, which I don't think it will. Because my favorite films of the year list is usually pretty easy for me. This year was a little bit more difficult, though. There was a lot of great films of this year. I did see that, I guess, since I talked about some political news in this video series, I saw that Trump was removed from the ballot, which is crazy to me because I feel like, on one hand, yes, it makes sense because the 14th Amendment, and I'm totally cool with that. But at the same time, it's like the way the right's going to react is a little bit scary. I mean, they talk about civil war all the time, but if anything could cause an actual civil war in this country, something like that could. Especially if the Supreme Court does not actually take this case up and agree with the Colorado Supreme Court. And they actually say he is eligible for the ballot, because what will happen then is now we have the left who will be furious, and they might, I don't know, it's just a lot of things. I hope none of that happens, but I think that, him actually not being on the ballot, yes, please let that happen, but at the same time, it's like, and I really have never understood the Republican obsession with Trump, because he has lost multiple elections for you guys, not just 2020, but like midterms, all kinds of shit, because he's such a toxic piece of shit. And then instead of you guys going, all right, I'm not going to back this dude anymore, let's rethink our tooling, pick some different candidates, they're just backing someone who's literally just a destructive force in their party. And it's like people in their own party hate this man. I've just never understood it. That's just me. Anyways, we'll get off of that. Was there anything else I want to mention? Oh, finally, because I'm getting paid tomorrow, I'm going to buy Mutant Mayhem, which I cannot wait to have because I love Mutant Mayhem. It's my favorite, movie of the year in just terms of entertainment value, along with Dial of Destiny. Like, those are movies that I don't think I did put them on my best year list. I think they were honorable mentions. Maybe they were, I can't say. But they weren't like the best movies of the year, but they were some of my favorites just because I had such a great time with those, and I can't wait to rewatch that. And I'm gonna get Logan on 4K so I can get closer and closer to finish that Fox set movies. I am pretty much done. Next month, so every month I like to do one big Disney Movie Club order, and the one order I'm going to do this next month, I'm going to add Fantastic Four 2015 and Elektra, and then basically I have all the Fox superhero movies. So basically, I think either April or March, I don't know when exactly, I'm going to review all the X-Men the animated series seasons way before any of this. But I will start doing the X-Men movies, and then we'll do the Fantastic Four movies, and the Daredevil, Elektra, and all that stuff. And we'll do that all lead up to Deadpool 3. That is my plan. I'm also trying to wait a little bit, too, because I don't want Deadpool 3 to get delayed. A lot of movies have been delayed because of strikes and stuff. Strikes are over now, so I don't think it will. And they're giving that movie a lot of space, but, it might be delayed a couple months. And then, if it's delayed a couple months, I have a fucking ton of videos that I'm trying to post to get out there. And I'm also trying to make sure I have room for all the other stuff I'm going to talk about, right? Because January, I got a pretty big slate of reviews for older movies. So my plan is I'm going to do the Mean Girls movies, I'm going to do Kung Fu Panda, and then when we go into February, I'm going to do the Dune movies. I'm going to do the newer Dune movie. I'm going to re-review it because I don't think my review for that movie is very good. So I'm going to re-review it. Then I'm going to do the 80s Dune movie. And then I'm going to do the Ghostbusters movies. Because again, I don't think, I reviewed them in the past, but again, I don't think my reviews were very good for those. So I'm going to re-review those. Then I'm going to move into the Godzilla American Godzilla movies. Like, so you're gonna do Godzilla X Kong stuff, like, and lead up to that movie basically. So we're gonna talk about 2014 Godzilla, Skull Island. We're gonna talk about King of Monsters. We're gonna talk about Godzilla vs Kong. And I got another video I'm gonna probably throw in there somewhere before we do that. So just a lot of stuff that's, yeah, I'm very excited about all this. It's just crazy. There's just a lot of stuff to talk about, a lot of videos to make, and it's just great. So, you know, there's a lot of stuff coming out, and then, you know, I got to talk about Inside Out, because Inside Out 2 is coming out next year. I got to talk about all the Alien movies, which I'm debating whether or not to throw the Predator movies in there. I may not, just because there's so much shit that maybe it won't be that plausible. You know, Chucky season 3 is supposed to come back, and I'm going to do something about that. The Ted series I'm really excited about. I got to make a video on that. The Echo series, just so much stuff. I got to talk about Percy Jackson, which I watched the first 2 episodes, did a video on. Just, it's all this stuff next year, and it's just all at once, and it's just going to be crazy. I think there will be dead months of the year, and I do need to work around that, though, because there's some stuff where it's just like, what is coming out, and what can I make videos about? But I don't know, I think I got a good amount of stuff coming out, and that's great. I'm also, I will be honest with you guys, I did actually pre-order a bunch of vinyls. I think one of my goals for next year is to really expand my vinyl collection. So I pre-ordered about 5 or 6 different vinyls. I pre-ordered Lost Season 1 soundtrack, which I don't talk about this a lot, but I actually do enjoy the show Lost. And the soundtrack of that show is great. Michael Giacchino is a great composer, so I grabbed that. I pre-ordered Toxic Crusader soundtrack, which I can't believe that's coming out on vinyl, but I grabbed that. Those, and I grabbed the reprinting Band on the Run for its anniversary, the Paul McCartney album. So I grabbed that. So 2 of those don't release till February. The other one releases at the end of January. So, which I try to grab 1 vinyl a month, so that will take care of my 1 vinyls per month rule. And then I grabbed the Color Purple soundtrack, which doesn't come out till March, so that's another one. I only grab 1 vinyl per month. And then Scott Pilgrim Takes Off. And I have the Dragon Ball Z soundtrack pre-ordered, but I don't know if I'm going to keep it, because here's the thing, it is $100, but I'm pre-ordering it because it's Amazon. If I don't really want something, I can always cancel later. If I change my mind, that's my plan. It's a great looking soundtrack. I really want it, but you know, sometimes you gotta let things go. We'll see how money goes when that happens, but it's a great time of year. Just everything's good, and yeah, I just wanted to throw this video out there, just talking about my stuff. And you know, next year, well, not next year, next week we'll talk about how Christmas went and stuff, and we'll talk about all that, and so that'll be fun.